Welcome back to Top Coin. Today, we'll explore the 2006 United States 1-cent coin, its history, market value, and the big money some collectors are paying for rare versions. Stick around, because you might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The 2006 version of this classic coin continues the long tradition of honoring one of America's most beloved presidents. But did you know that even though millions were minted, certain rare variations can be worth a fortune today? Let's take a closer look. Before we dive into market values, let's break down the design and specifications of the 2006 Lincoln cent. It has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, weighs 2.5 grams, and is composed of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. The obverse, or front side, features the iconic portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which was designed by Frank Gasparo in 1959 and used until the design changed in 2010. Now, this is where things get really interesting. While most 2006 pennies are common, some rare errors and mint varieties have surfaced over the years, making them highly sought after by collectors. Here are some key ones to watch for. Double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the coin is struck twice by mistake, causing a noticeable doubling effect on letters and numbers to off-center strike. Some pennies were misaligned during minting, creating dramatic off-center designs that are very collectible. Die crack errors. Certain coins have small cracks in the die, which result in raised lines or odd shapes on the coin surface. Missing clad layer. In some cases, the outer copper layer is missing, exposing the zinc core underneath. These errors can be worth big bucks. Now, let's talk about market value. A standard 2006 penny in circulated condition is only worth its face value, 1 cent. But wait, if you have a coin in mint state, MS, condition, especially MS 65 or higher, you're looking at a value between $5 to $15. Now, for the rare error coins, things get even more exciting. A double die obverse penny can fetch anywhere from $50 to $500. Depending on the severity of the doubling. An off-center strike penny could be worth $100 to $1,000, especially if the misalignment is drastic. A missing clad layer penny has been known to sell for upwards of $1,500 at auctions. So, if you find a unique 2006 penny in your collection, be sure to check for these errors. Wondering how to check if you have a valuable 2006 penny? Here are some quick tips. Use a magnifying glass. Look closely at the lettering and numbers for any doubling or unusual marks. Weigh the coin. If it's missing the clad layer, it may be lighter than usual. Compare with a regular penny. If something looks different, you might have a rare variety. Get it graded. If you suspect your coin is valuable, sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can give you an official rating and increase its market value. So there you have it. The 2006 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but certain rare versions can be worth thousands of dollars. Be sure to check your loose change, coin jars, and old collections. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Also, drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare penny in your collection? In today's video, we're diving deep into the history, market value, and rare varieties of the 2005 U.S. Lincoln penny. Stay tuned to find out if you have a hidden treasure. Before we get into the value of the 2005 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick journey through its history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of Lady Liberty. Fast forward to 1959, the coin's reverse design changed from wheat stalks to the Lincoln Memorial in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design remained until 2008. The 2005 penny belongs to this era, featuring the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and the classic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse. The 2005 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 main locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. Here are some quick facts. The coin is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. It has a weight of 2.5 grams and a diameter of 19.05 mm. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced business strike pennies for everyday use, while the San Francisco Mint produced special proof coins for collectors. Narrator. Now let's talk about what everyone is curious about, the value of the 2005 penny. While most 2005 pennies are only worth face value, certain rare errors and high-grade coins can fetch big bucks. Here are some of the most valuable 2005 pennies ever sold. 2005 DMS 67 Plus RD penny. In pristine condition, these can sell for over $1,000 at auction. 2005 S-proof penny, PR70 DCM. A flawless deep cameo proof coin graded PR70 by PCGS or NGC can be worth $200 to $500.2005. Double die error penny. If your 2005 penny has a doubled image on Lincoln's eye, letters, or the date, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Off-center strike. Pennies struck significantly off-center can be valuable, often ranging from $50 to $500 depending on the severity of the error. Clipped planchet error. If your penny is missing a small crescent-shaped portion, it could fetch around $50 to $200. So, how can you tell if you have a rare and valuable 2005 penny? Here's what to look for. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the lettering and Lincoln's profile for doubling. Check for off-center strikes by comparing the rim thickness. Look for missing or extra elements, such as a die crack or clipped planchet. Consider getting your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC for the most accurate valuation. If you believe you have a valuable 2005 penny, where should you sell it? Here are the best options. Online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections. Local coin shops and coin shows, where you can get an expert opinion. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC, which can authenticate and certify your coin's condition before you sell it. And there you have it. The 2005 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but as you've seen, some of them are worth a fortune. So next time you check your change, keep an eye out. You might be holding a valuable piece of history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. In today's video, we're talking about the 2003 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. While it might seem like just another common penny, some versions of this coin are worth way more than 1 cent. In fact, a few rare errors and mint variations could make your 2003 penny worth thousands of dollars. So, stay tuned as we explore its history, key features, market value, and what makes certain 2003 pennies so valuable. The 2003 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This series features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has been in circulation since 1909. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. By 2003, the penny was still being produced in large numbers, made primarily of 97.5% zinc and coated with 2.5% copper. However, what makes this coin special is the potential for rare mint errors, special conditions, and high-quality specimens that collectors are willing to pay big money for. The 2003 Lincoln penny was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, with no mint mark, P, Denver, marked with a small D, San Francisco, which produced proof coins marked with an S. While most 2003 pennies are common, certain variations and errors can significantly increase their value. So, let's discuss the most valuable ones you should look out for. Some 2003 pennies have errors that make them extremely valuable to collectors. Here are some of the most sought-after errors. Double die penny. A double die occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice in slightly different positions. This error can be seen in the letters or numbers on the coin. A well-preserved 2003 double die penny could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Off-center strike. If the coin was struck incorrectly, part of the design will be missing, making it a rare find. Depending on how off-center the strike is, it could fetch anywhere from $50 to $500. Clipped planchet error. This happens when a portion of the coin is accidentally clipped during minting. If you find one of these, it could be worth a nice chunk of change. Die cracks or cuds. These appear as raised lines or bumps on the coin, caused by a cracked minting die. Collectors love these unique features, and values can vary widely depending on size and placement. Now, let's talk money. The typical 2003 penny in circulated condition is worth just 1 cent. However, if you have an uncirculated or rare error coin, the value skyrockets. A 2003 Lincoln penny in MS-67 or higher, mint state, can sell for $50 to $200. A proof coin from San Francisco, 2003, can be worth $10 to $50, depending on condition. Some rare 2003 error coins have been known to sell for over $1,000 at auctions. Want to know if you have a valuable 2003 penny? Here's what to do. Examine the coin's condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the better. Uncirculated coins are always more valuable. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Check the mint mark. San Francisco proof coins and rare Denver or Philadelphia errors fetch higher prices. Compare with price guides. Look at recent auction results to estimate your coin's value. So, next time you find a 2003 penny in your change, don't just toss it aside. It could be a hidden treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Be sure to check your coins carefully and share your finds in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Well, in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, market value, and the hidden treasures among the 2002 US Lincoln cents that collectors are willing to pay big money for. So stick around, because you might just have a rare gem sitting right under your nose. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for more than a century, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has undergone several changes over the years. But what about the 2002 edition? Let's take a closer look. The 2002 Lincoln cent continues the tradition with the famous right-facing portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The coin was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. In total, the U.S. Mint produced over 7.5 billion pennies in 2002, making it a very common coin. But not all of them are created equal. Some variations and minting errors have turned ordinary pennies into highly sought-after collector's items. Now, let's talk numbers. A standard 2002 penny in circulated condition is only worth its face value, 1 cent. However, in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if it has unique errors, the value skyrockets. Here's what you can expect in the coin market today. Circulated condition, worth 1 cent to 10 cents uncirculated. MS-60, MS-65, $1 to $5 higher grades, MS-67 and above, can reach up to $50 or more. Proof coins, S mint mark, $5 to $10 depending on condition. Error coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands. Here's where things get really exciting. Some 2002 pennies have minting errors that make them extremely valuable to collectors. Here are a few to watch for. Double die errors. Some 2002 pennies exhibit doubling in the date or lettering. Depending on how dramatic the doubling is, these can be worth $100 or more. Off-center strikes. If a penny was struck off-center, with part of the design missing, it could fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on how off-center it is. Die cracks and cuds. Cracks in the minting die sometimes leave raised lines or blobs on the penny. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value, some reaching $200 plus. Wrong planchet errors. A penny mistakenly struck on a different metal blank can be worth thousands. These are extremely rare but highly valuable. So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? Here are some pro tips. Check your loose change. Many valuable pennies are still in circulation. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop. Small errors can be easy to miss. Compare to certified examples. Look up images online to match errors. Visit coin shows and auctions. You might come across a rare find. Invest in coin grading services. If you think you have a high-value coin, getting it professionally graded can increase its worth. Who knew that a humble 2002 penny could be worth so much? While most are only worth face value, certain rare errors and high-grade examples can fetch big bucks. So next time you come across a penny, take a closer look. It might just be your lucky day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin collecting discovery. Let me know in the comments. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Happy hunting! Well, in today's video, we're diving deep into the history, market value, and the rare versions of the 2000 US 1-cent coin that could make you rich. Stick around because you won't believe how much some of these coins have sold for. Before we get into values and rare finds, let's take a quick look at the history of the 2000 US penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The 2000 penny continues the same iconic design by Victor David Brenner, which features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Fun fact, the year 2000 was the last full year before the U.S. Mint transitioned to the new Lincoln Shield reverse design in 2010. The 2000 Lincoln penny was struck at three major mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. And, of course, there are some very special error coins from this year that collectors are hunting for. Now, let's talk about the rare and valuable pennies from the year 2000 that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here are the top ones to look out for. 2000 Wide AM penny. One of the most famous and valuable error pennies from 2000 is the wide AM variety. On regular 2000 pennies, the and M in America are very close together, but on some coins, there's a noticeable gap, making it a rare variety worth good money. Value. Uncirculated examples can fetch between $150 to $800, depending on condition. 2000 penny struck on a dime planchet. This rare error occurs when a penny is mistakenly struck on a dime-sized blank, making it thinner, lighter, and silver in color. These mistakes are highly sought after by collectors. Value. Can range from $500 to over $2,000, depending on its grade. 2000 off-center strike penny. If your 2000 penny looks misaligned, with part of the design missing, you might have an off-center strike. These can be worth a lot, especially if the date is still visible. Value. 10 to 20% off-center pennies can go for $50 to $100, while extreme off-center errors can be worth $200 to $400 or more. 2000 double die penny. Some 2000 pennies feature a doubling effect on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's face due to a rare minting error known as a double die. Value. Depending on how strong the doubling is, these can sell for $100 to $500. So, how do you know if your 2000 penny is valuable? Here are a few key factors that affect price. Condition. Uncirculated pennies with no scratches or wear are worth more. Mint mark, proof, and Denver Mint coins tend to have more value. Errors and varieties. The rare coins we just discussed bring in the big bucks. For reference, here's what common 2000 pennies are worth. Regular circulated penny, 1 cent, face value; uncirculated, MS60, MS67 $1 to $50 proof coins; S mint mark, PR69 plus $10 to $80 rare errors and varieties, $100 to thousands of dollars. Now that you know what to look for, where can you sell your valuable 2000 pennies? Here are some top options. eBay auctions, great for selling rare pennies to collectors. Coin dealer shops, a good place to get an appraisal and quick cash. Online coin marketplaces, websites like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, and PCGS. Coin shows and collector forums, a great way to connect with serious buyers. And one final tip. If you think you have a rare 2000 penny, get it graded by PCGS or NGC before selling. It can increase its value significantly. That's it for today's video, folks. If you learned something new or have a rare 2000 penny, drop a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin video. Until next time, happy collecting! Today's video, we're diving deep into the history, market value, and rare, high-worth variations of the 1999 US Lincoln cent. So, stay tuned, because you could be holding on to a small fortune. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of U.S. currency since its first release in 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic penny has gone through various changes over the decades, from composition to minor design tweaks. In 1999, the U.S. Mint continued producing the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which had been in use since 1959. The obverse of the coin still featured Lincoln's profile, while the reverse depicted the Lincoln Memorial, an enduring symbol of American history. However, this was one of the last years of this design, as the Mint would transition to the 50-state quarters program and later the Lincoln Bicentennial Cent series. Before we jump into the market value, let's go over some quick specifications of the 1999 Lincoln Cent. Composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper, a thin copper plating over a zinc core. Weight: 2.5 grams. Diameter: 19.05 mm. Mint marks. Coins were produced at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proof coins. Now, let's talk about value. A regular 1999 penny in circulated condition is usually worth just face value, 1 cent. However, in uncirculated or high-grade condition, they can sell for much more. A standard 1999 P Philadelphia penny in MS 65 condition can sell for about $5 to $10. A 1999 D Denver penny in MS 65 condition can also fetch around $5 to $15. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint 1999 S can be worth around $3 to $15, depending on quality. But those aren't the real treasures. The real money is in the rare error coins and special high-grade versions. Alright, let's get into the exciting part, the rare and valuable versions of the 1999 Lincoln Cent. Here are the top varieties and errors that can make your penny worth thousands. 1999 Wide AM Reverse Penny. The most famous error of the 1999 penny is the wide AM variety. On most pennies from this year, the letters A and M in America are very close together. However, in the wide AM variety, there is a noticeable gap. This was actually a mistake made when the Mint used the wrong reverse die, the proof reverse die, on a regular circulation coin value. These can sell for $100 to over $500, depending on condition. A high-grade example has sold for over $2,000. 1999 Double Die Obverse DDO penny. Some 1999 pennies show doubling in the lettering and Lincoln's profile, making them highly collectible. Value: a strong DDO can sell for $50 to over $500, depending on condition. Off-center strikes: if a 1999 penny was struck off-center, with a significant part of the design missing, it could be worth $50 to $300 or more. Die break errors: these include cuds, raised areas on the coin caused by broken dies, which can fetch $10 to $100, depending on severity. So, how do you find these valuable 1999 pennies? Here's what you need to do. Search through your pocket change and coin rolls. You never know what you might find. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for errors, especially the wide AM variety. If you think you have a valuable coin, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Sell your coin through eBay, coin auctions, or reputable dealers to maximize your profits. And that's the story of the 1999 US Lincoln Cent. Who would have thought that a tiny penny could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest coin videos. And if you've ever found a rare or valuable penny, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, where everyday pocket change can be worth a fortune. Have you ever taken a close look at a 1998 US 1-cent coin? Well, you might be holding onto a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. Stay with us until the end of this video as we uncover the history, market value, and the rarest varieties of the 1998 Lincoln penny. The 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first issued to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1998 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial and Shield reverse designs. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse front of the 1998 penny features the iconic portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This penny was struck in both Philadelphia and Denver, with proof versions minted in San Francisco. But what makes some 1998 pennies so valuable? Let's find out. Not all 1998 pennies are created equal. Some contain rare errors or special varieties that can make them worth thousands of dollars. Here are the top varieties to look out for. The 1998 Wide AM penny. The most famous variety of the 1998 penny is the Wide AM error found on some Philadelphia minted coins. On a regular penny, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are very close together. However, on the rare Wide AM variety, there is a noticeable gap between these letters. This error occurred because the mint mistakenly used a proof reverse die on some regular circulation pennies. Depending on the condition, these can sell for anywhere from $50 to over $5,000. The 1998 close AM penny. While most 1998 pennies from the Denver Mint have the standard close AM design, some rare proof coins from the San Francisco Mint feature a close AM instead of the intended wide AM. These are highly sought after by collectors. Off-center strikes. If you find a 1998 penny with an off-center strike where part of the design is missing, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on how much of the design is visible. Double die errors. Some 1998 pennies show doubling on the obverse in areas such as Lincoln's eye or the lettering. These double die varieties can fetch anywhere from $20 to $1,000, depending on the severity and condition of the error. Clipped planchet errors. Some pennies were mistakenly struck on improperly cut blanks, leading to a clipped appearance. These can be worth $50 or more. So, how much can a rare 1998 penny sell for? Let's take a look at the market values. Circulated 1998 pennies. These are generally worth face value, unless they have an error. Wide AM 1998 pennies. Uncirculated examples have sold for between $500 and $5,000 at auctions. Proof close AM pennies. Depending on the grade, these can range from $1,000 to over $10,000. High-grade mint condition coins. A perfectly graded MS 70 1998 penny can reach values exceeding $1,500. Error pennies. Off-center, double die, or clipped planchet pennies vary in price, but can easily fetch $100 or more. In 2019, a rare MS 67 graded 1998 Wide AM penny sold at auction for over $8,000. Can you imagine finding one of these in your change? Now that you know the value, how can you check if you have one of these rare coins? Here's a simple step-by-step process. Look for the mint mark, check below the year. D is for Denver, P is for Philadelphia, no mint mark, and S is for proof coins from San Francisco. Check the AM in America. Use a magnifying glass to see if you have the wide AM or close AM variety. Inspect for errors. Look for off-center strikes, doubling, or clipped edges. Use a coin grading service. If you suspect you have a rare variety, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading to maximize its value. So, there you have it. The 1998 penny might just be a small coin, but certain rare varieties could be worth thousands. If you've got a jar of pennies lying around, it's time to check them. You might be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Today, we are diving deep into the 1986 1-cent coin of the United States. Its fascinating history, market value, and some rare varieties that could make you rich. Stay tuned until the end because you won't want to miss these valuable insights. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin has undergone several changes over the years. By 1986, the Lincoln cent was being produced with a copper-plated zinc composition instead of its earlier 95% copper design, which had been phased out in 1982 due to rising metal costs. The 1986 penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper plating, weighing 2.5 grams. It was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proofs. Now let's explore how these small details can make a big difference in the coin's value. So, how much is a 1986 penny really worth? Well, it depends on factors like condition, rarity, and mint mark. In circulated condition, most 1986 pennies are only worth their face value, 1 cent. However, uncirculated and mint condition pennies can sell for much higher. For example, a 1986 D penny in MS67 condition has been sold for over $1,000 at auction. Proof versions from San Francisco, with the S mint mark, can be worth between $5 and $20, depending on their grade. But if you're really lucky, you might come across an error coin that's worth even more. Some 1986 pennies contain mint errors that make them highly collectible and valuable. Here are a few to watch out for. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, causing a doubling effect on letters and numbers. These can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s. Off-center strikes. If you find a 1986 penny that has part of its design missing due to an off-center strike, it could be worth $50 or more. Clipped planchet. A penny with a missing chunk due to a miscut planchet can be worth $10 to $100. Die cracks or cuds. Small raised areas on the coin, caused by cracks in the minting dies, can make certain pennies collectible. If you want to find these rare and valuable 1986 pennies, here are some tips. Check your change. Start by looking at pennies in your wallet, piggy bank, or cash register at work. Use a magnifying glass. Look for errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Weigh your coins. While most weigh 2.5 grams, any penny that's heavier could be an experimental or transitional error worth big money. Visit coin shops and shows. You might find rare 1986 pennies being sold or evaluated by experts. Get a professional appraisal. If you find something that looks unusual, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. The 1986 penny might seem ordinary, but rare errors and high-grade examples can be worth serious cash. So, the next time you see a penny, take a closer look. You never know. It could be a hidden treasure in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and collectibles. Today, we're diving deep into the history, market value, and surprising worth of the 1985 United States 1 cent coin. Could you be holding a rare gem worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Stick around to find out. The 1985 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin has remained largely unchanged over the decades, depicting Lincoln's iconic profile. The reverse design of the 1985 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, an image introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design remained in circulation until 2008, making it one of the longest-running reverse designs in U.S. coin history. The 1985 penny was struck in 3 different U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia pennies bear no mint mark, while the Denver minted pennies have a small D beneath the date, and the San Francisco minted coins feature an S, though these were only made as proof coins for collectors. By 1985, the Lincoln cent was being produced with a copper-plated zinc composition. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper, but due to rising metal costs, the U.S. Mint switched to a composition of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. Here's a quick look at the mintage numbers for the 1985 penny. Philadelphia Mint. Over 5.28 billion struck Denver Mint. Over 5.28 billion struck San Francisco proof coins. Around 3.3 million struck now. Let's talk about the big question. How much is a 1985 penny worth today? Well, that depends on its condition and whether it has any rare errors. A regular 1985 penny in circulated condition is usually worth just face value, 1 cent. However, uncirculated and high-grade specimens can fetch much more. For example, a 1985 penny graded MS 67 or higher can sell for $50 to $200. The highest price ever paid for a 1985 Lincoln cent was around $5,000 for an extremely rare, pristine, mint state example. But that's not all. Certain rare errors can push values even higher. One of the most valuable aspects of coin collecting is discovering error coins. Here are some rare errors to look for in your 1985 pennies. Double die obverse, DDO look for doubling in the date and inscriptions, which can increase the coin's value significantly. Off-center strikes. If a penny is struck way off-center but still shows part of the date, it can be worth $50 to several $100s. BI error. A small die crack between the letters B and E in Liberty that resembles an extra letter. This variety is popular among collectors. Clipped planchet. A coin that was improperly cut during minting, leading to a missing portion, often valued at $100 or more depending on the severity. If you want to find out whether you have a valuable 1985 penny, follow these steps. Examine the coin with a magnifying glass. Look closely for doubling, die cracks, or misalignments. Weigh the coin. Pre-1982 pennies are heavier due to their copper content. A normal 1985 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. Check mint marks. Coins with unusual mint marks or repunched mint marks can be valuable. Consider professional grading. If you believe your penny is rare or in near-perfect condition, sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC can confirm its value. So, do you have a valuable 1985 penny hiding in your pocket change? It's time to start checking your coins because you never know. You might just be holding on to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to subscribe to your channel name and hit that notification bell. Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1984 US 1-cent coin. From its history to its potential worth in the collector's market, we'll uncover everything you need to know. So, sit tight and make sure to watch until the end, because you might just have a rare and valuable penny sitting in your collection. The US 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, has a long history dating back to 1909 when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin has undergone several changes over the years. By 1984, the Lincoln cent was already a well-established part of American currency. The composition of the coin had changed in 1982 from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc core to reduce production costs. This means that 1984 pennies are primarily made of zinc with a thin copper coating, weighing 2.5 grams. The 1984 penny was minted in 3 major locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify the mint mark by looking under the date on the obverse side of the coin. If there is no mint mark, it was produced in Philadelphia. A small D represents Denver, while an S indicates a proof coin from San Francisco. Regular circulation pennies came from Philadelphia and Denver, while proof coins, highly detailed and mirror-like, were struck in San Francisco exclusively for collectors. Most 1984 pennies are quite common and worth only face value. However, some rare varieties can be worth significant money. Let's take a look at the key errors and high-value coins that collectors are searching for. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1984 double-ear Lincoln penny. This error occurred due to a double die obverse, causing Lincoln's ear to appear doubled. This variety is rare and can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the condition. Other errors include off-center strikes, broad strikes, and die cracks, all of which can add significant value to the coin. If you happen to find one, don't spend it. Get it graded by a professional. Now, let's talk money. A standard 1984 penny in circulated condition is worth just 1 cent. But if you have a high-grade example, it can be worth much more. A 1984 double-ear penny in pristine condition has been sold at auctions for over $1,500. Even regular high-grade specimens graded MS-67 or higher can sell for $100 to $500. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially those with deep cameo contrast, can also demand premium prices. The condition of your coin is everything. Coins graded MS-65 and above are where you start seeing serious value. So, if you find a 1984 penny in near-perfect condition, it's worth getting it certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC. You might be wondering, how can you spot a valuable 1984 penny? First, always check for the mint mark. Then, inspect Lincoln's ear under magnification to see if there's doubling. If your coin looks unique, don't hesitate to research or get it appraised. Investing in a good magnifier and coin holder can help preserve your findings and prevent damage. So there you have it. The 1984 US 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, but some rare varieties and mint errors can make them extremely valuable. Who knows? You could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting insights. Share this with your friends so they, too, can check their spare change for hidden treasures. Until next time, happy hunting!